Hi everyone, my name is King IV, and as you can tell by the screen, and probably hopefully by the title of the video, this is a Pokemon Go evolution experience as much as I can get with one lucky egg, which lasts 30 minutes and gives you double XP. So I've been trying to follow the advice of some people that are much more knowledgeable about Pokemon Go than I am, and trying to capture as many Caterpies, Weedles, and Pidgeys as I can, so that I can just do one big mass evolution and really take advantage of that double XP. And I've done it a couple times, and I've been getting like 35,000, but I didn't really take the full calculation into consideration. So I used this website PiggyCalc.com, which, as you can see in the video, it's super helpful, and they've been improving the interface over time, so you can do things like add different Pokemon. I'll tell you how many should be, how many more you should capture, or how many more evolutions you should do before you use a lucky egg. So I tried to use that and optimize my use of a lucky egg as much as possible, and that becomes really important as you start to level up, just because the amount of XP you need to level up between levels increases by quite a bit. So I remember I used to level 2-3 levels a day, and now I'll be lucky to increase one level within 3 days. So going from 23 to 24, which I'm currently level 23, is 125,000 experience, which for some of you that are higher levels not going to seem like that much, but for me it was quite a bit, considering the lower levels are a lot less, especially when you start out in the game. So using a lucky egg and optimizing your evolution is a really great way of doing it. So I captured as many Pidgeys, Caterpies, Weedles as I could, and I've been playing this game for about 3 weeks. In the past 2 weeks I've been in the United Kingdom, and the last week I've been in London specifically, and there's a lot of Pidgeys there, as there is in many other places, but where I was staying was on top of a Pokestop, so there'd be a lot of Pidgeys popping up as I was doing some work, or writing, or marking some material. So I captured as many Pidgeys as I could, turn those Pokestops to get some Pokeballs, and also captured quite a few Rattatas and like a lot of Drowsies. And there was actually a few other evolutions that I wanted to do. I know these evolutions are not super interesting, but really the purpose of this video is to show you that you can actually evolve quite a few Pokemon in a very short period of time. So there's some other Pokemon that I want to evolve. Like, I think I had like 7 Drowsies I want to evolve, a couple Zubats, some more Rattatas once we get to that section, some Oddishes, some other Pokemon that I wanted to get to, but fortunately, as you can see, this evolution and animation takes quite a while to run. And as well, I think I made a slight mistake where I chose to transfer my Pidgeys and my Weedles and my Caterpies, and that's good if you want to optimize, or you have like a the right number of Pokemon. But in this case, I actually had more evolutions than I actually had time to do, even without taking into consideration the transfer. So it was a slight mistake on my end to actually perform the transferring. I could have transferred after the lucky egg was over, considering I still had probably like dozen and a half additional evolutions that I actually didn't get to. So I'm thinking next video, if you guys are interested, this is interesting, give it a like, give it a comment. I could actually try to go for 75,000. That might be a little bit too much, but it might be a good challenge to try to accomplish, because that'd be a ton of experience with one lucky egg. And as you guys know, you get 500 experience just for doing an evolution. So times that by 2 with the lucky egg, that's 1,000 experience per evolution. So if you're just starting out in the game and you might have caught a bunch of Pidgeys already and evolved them to a Pidgeotto or Pidgeot, or you might have caught one in the wild, then you might feel like don't need to catch them, but do catch them so you can level up and not only gain the experience from capturing them, because usually they're pretty easy to capture, but you also get the experience once you start evolving them. Or if you guys are interested in doing a more interesting evolution video, I'm definitely happy to do that. I could do some interesting ones, like do someone semi-interesting ones like Poliwag to Poliwrath all in one go, a Ghastly to a Gengar. I actually don't have a Gengar or Poliwrath, but I do have enough candy or almost enough candy to do that. Perhaps do a Squirtle to a Blastoise all in one go. Do things like of medium interest, like a Jigglypuff to a Wigglytuff, or a Clefairy to Clefable. Depending on where you live, that may or may not be that common. So there's a few other more interesting ones. So if you guys are interested in seeing that kind of evolution streak where I get a bunch of new Pokemon to my Pokedex, then I can certainly do that. Or if you want me to record me fighting some really strong gyms, I can certainly do that. There's some like pretty tough ones in Toronto. A bunch of ones that have like 2,000 plus Dragonites, 2,000 plus Snorlaxes, 2,000 plus Laprases. So some really tough gyms that are around here. And I slightly mistimed this lucky egg where I actually went to check the time, even though I knew I probably had a little bit more time, and that probably cost me 1 or 2 evolutions. But still, it was a pretty good streak. Evolved a lot of Rattatas, a lot of Caterpies, a lot of Weedles, and using that PiggyCal.com was super helpful. And I really recommend that you check those out. So if you found this video interesting, give it a thumbs up or comment or give me some feedback on what you want to see, and I'm happy to do that or incorporate it where I can. And hopefully next time I'll try to do these videos weekly if it's of interest, and I look forward to speaking to you guys next time. If you guys could let me know down in the comments what level you are, or what level you're hoping to get to, or how long you've been playing for, that'd be really awesome. So we're just gonna watch these last evolutions, and then I'll check you in the next one. Thank you.